Content warning. Should you play GTA Online? Let's take several steps back. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013 when I was 12 years old. For reasonable reasons, my parents did not let me touch this game or any other part of the franchise growing up. But when I turned 18, I went with a few friends to the local GameStop after school and bought myself a used copy of GTA 5 for like $12. I experienced the magic of a Rockstar game for the first time in my life, and it blew my little stupid mind. Fast forward to 2020. If I didn't have video games, I don't think I would have been able to maintain the little bit of sanity that I have left over these past 2 years. Video games are a great way to escape from the nightmare that is reality, and in my case, enter the nightmare that is competitive video games. But that's a topic for another time. I'm here to talk about GTA Online, which I also started playing in 2020 along with a handful of my gaming buddies that bonded over being locked inside in front of our computer screens. Now, I'm talking about myself a lot, but the question you may be asking yourself is, should I play GTA Online? The answer is yes, absolutely, but also definitely not. Let me explain. If you have a group of friends to play with, starting off the GTA Online experience together is something that I could not recommend more. The game just plops you in the gigantic open world, tells you good luck unless you unleash the inevitable chaos and terror that you can bring. The early days of playing this game were definitely the most fun I had. However, I racked up, let me look it up real quick. Oh my. 16 days and 20 hours of gameplay time. So, oh my god. It's only been, oh no. The thing is, it is really fun, but there's also this ridiculous learning curve to it. Everything is super expensive in the game. If you want a car, you're gonna have to fork over a few $1 million. If you want a business, few $1 million. You want to upgrade that business so it's actually profitable, few $1 million. And then you have to play regularly for weeks, if not months at a time, in order for it to pay itself back off. Which I did because I have no life. The gameplay can be so much fun, but if you actually want to get anywhere, you're gonna have to drain so much of your time into this game. It is basically like having a second job, is what much of the community I've heard has compared it to. Now, your other options are to hack or give Rockstar your money for shark cards. Now, shark cards are where you pay real money to get in-game money, and it's kind of what the game has devolved into at this point. I think that when this game originally came out, when GTA Online originally came out, the creatives were really in charge of like driving forward this game and where it went and what direction, but over time it's just been taken over by the business overlords who only care about sucking your wallet dry. And that's why everything is so expensive, and that's why getting money is so time consuming, because they just want you to completely give up and give them your money in order to experience the game for yourself. And also, I play on PC, which is the most horrific way that you can experience GTA Online, because it is overrun by modders who will do everything in their power to make sure that everyone else on the server is having a terrible time. Unfortunately, Rockstar does absolutely nothing about these modders unless they're spawning in money, because that of course would affect their sales. Anything else goes. Anything. Like, absolutely anything. It does not matter. You can do whatever you want as long as you aren't spotting in money. That is the way this game works. All that being said, I don't regret playing this game. I've had a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to do. There's this really big open world. There's all these missions. There's all these heists. And because I started playing so late in the game, I had so much content available to me to do. The thing is, if you want to do anything at all, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. And in order to get the money to pay for it, you're gonna have to grind the game. You're gonna have to do these really repetitive missions over and over and over. It can be not fun. Also, if you don't want to grind the game, you can just mess around and free roam anyway. You can go steal a jet from an airport or something and mess around. There's plenty of ways to have fun without spending money. It's just that you're gonna see all this other cool stuff that's locked behind either hours of gameplay or more of your real money. And by the way, GTA Online is an add-on to GTA 5, so in order to play it, you have to drop that $60 spending price, or whatever sale you get it on. But basically, you have to already pay for the game in order to play GTA Online. And I hate that there's so much content that's basically locked behind all these paywalls or time sinks. This is really critical, and that's because they deserve the criticism. You know, Rockstar, before I ever started playing their games, Rockstar was already like the pinnacle of gaming, the gaming industry. Rockstar just pumps out these polished, beautiful games that have amazing gameplay, storytelling, graphics, open worlds. They're just doing everything not perfectly, but pretty good, all things considered. And the GTA Online experience kind of has devolved into the mess that it is now. I think I'm just talking in circles at this point, but I feel like you get the idea. Is GTA Online worth playing? It maybe, depends. If you have a ton of free time, like myself, if you're locked inside all the time and you have too much anxiety to move on with your life, sure. With that glowing review of the game, I think I'm gonna bounce. Sinking all this time into the game is the reason that I have so much of this footage that I've just been sitting on, and I've somehow compiled these 2 years worth of footage into this basically week of videos. So that's what this is. That's what's going on. I'm planning on doing this with multiple other games, and as big of a headache as it was to edit all of these videos, to find all the pieces from these hours and hours of footage and put it all together, nothing is going to make me want to bash my head in with a bowling ball more than when I finally decide to make my Valorant content. Oh my gosh, there is so much, and it's not even a good game. But thank you for watching. Please keep watching more stuff, because I have stuff. I'm gonna be making stuff. Yeah. I'm a good YouTuber. This is a good video. Okay, bye.